Happy Sunday. This is take two. My microphone was all muffled in the first round, so I'm going to have to do this over again. My name is Robyn Cavallaro. I'm a realtor here in the Villages, Florida, and I have had a busy week. It's been very cold, and I'm kind of surprised. We have a lot of homes on the market, so you want to stay tuned to the end to discover all the great information I have for you today. I was kind of shocked though, because I've been in so many homes this week. I had about 8 or 9 different buyers, and some of the homes between $350 and $400, seriously, I could not believe how much work they needed and the prices they were asking. And I'm not pointing out any particular home. If you want some information, you can call me. But I was in a home that was like 1,500 square feet. It was terrible for that price. And this is all based on market data, so I'm not just making these figures up. Just by all the homes that I've been in and the analysis that I prepare for people and looking at the actual condition, the backsplash in this home seriously looked like I did it. And that is not a compliment. I am not handy by any stretch of the imagination. I can cook up a storm, but don't ask me to paint. You definitely don't want to see that. But there are some gems out there. So there is, and I'm going to tell you this in a minute. There are 2 homes that I think are amazing deals. And if you're in that price range, you definitely want to give them consideration. Whether you call me, you call your realtor, tell them you saw it here. All right, so this week, active on the market, we have 424 homes. And now I did the whole search criteria, and this does include the Lady Lake part of the Villages. So in the Villages, your address could be the Villages, or some of them say Lady Lake, but they're still within the Village community. So I was able to include that. 424 homes, and every day when I go on the market, when I go to check the stats for the day, I cannot believe how many new homes are coming on. Like one day, 12 homes, 8 homes, 5 homes. There's all kinds of inventory. And if you look, I'm going to show you the map here. You can see the highest concentration of homes that are available on the market are north of 466. We have about 243 homes in that section. And that's everything 466 north, including the historic section, as well as in Marion County. We have 112 between the 6s, and that's 466 to 466A, 44 in that Brownwood area, and then we have 25 south of 44, which, we just don't have a huge amount of inventory here. But if you're interested in searching and having me keep up with you, well, check this out here. I'm going to tell you all about it. If you go to my website, robyncavallaro.com, you can set up a search based on your search criteria. So it could be size, price, you can select a pool, but you want to look at the section. So you can do a search of the Villages as an overall community, or you can select just Marion County, just between the 6s. And also within that, you can find out when that area, they're having open houses. It'll send you a notification, and also a market update when homes have a price increase, price decrease. So definitely check that out at robyncavallaro.com. And also don't forget, pick up a copy of my book. All right, so let's talk about pending homes. We had 39, and we had 3 that were on the market 0 to 1 day, 7 2 to 7, and 100 8 days plus. And I think those 100 plus were all up north. And you're going to find better buys up there. You just are. The homes are a little older, but the bonds are low. The taxes are low if they're in the Sumter County section. And I think for the right opportunity, just like, sometimes the new home is a good opportunity for you, although it's in the practically Orlando, as I say. The taxes are high, the bonds are very high. So you need to take all that to consideration if you're looking down in Lake Denham or Dabney. Also, it is quite a distance from where Eastport will be. You cannot do a straight run from there on your golf cart. You have to go up to the Southern Oaks Bridge, cross over and down, which is going to take some time. Probably be quicker to get in your car when it's eventually built. That new area down there, now I'm not talking Eastport now, I'm still talking Lake Denham and Dabney, because they're reducing prices because the homes are just not moving that well down there. That's definitely a 5-year deal. You have to be in it for the long term because there are not a lot of amenities up here in the Fenny area, let alone way down there. It's quicker for you to go over into Leesburg to shop and for restaurants than it is to try to even go up to Brownwood, believe it or not. So, you know, just not every opportunity is right for everyone, and make sure it's the right opportunity for you. If you don't care, you're near the amenities, then, you know, picking up a cheap home, as long as it's not on top of the turnpike or underneath one of those scary power towers. But yeah, that might be the right opportunity for you. Next, sold. We had 61 closed this week. There was one that went on the came off the market in 7 days. It was 1 bed, 1 bath for $206,000, go figure. But it's a 1 bedroom, 1 bath. I tell you, if you're in the market for a 1-1, I know it's tough, the 1 bathroom, but there's a home on Blackwell. It's stunning. It's just what they did with a 1 bed, 1 bath. I think it's now down at $273,000. You should check that out. Call me, call your realtor. I think that that's such a pretty home and what they've done to make that home beautiful, that it's only a 1 bedroom, is truly outstanding. I think is something that if you're in that market, you should maybe take a look at that. 56 homes took a decrease. So is the market crashing? I don't know. It all depends. You know, again, we're in a market, and because this is something fun. This came up with a buyer of mine last week. He said, you know, well, the average price of homes are $256 a square foot. And I said, you know, you may want to think about that for a moment, because this is my opinion. The Villages is a huge community. You're talking about homes that are $150,000 manufactured home to homes that are $2 and $3 million with incredible amenities, updates, pools, view. To take the really expensive home and the really inexpensive home and lump them all together with everything and come up with an average price per square foot, I don't think is an accurate depiction of this community. Now, if you took, let's say you're looking for a home in the $400,000 range, and you took homes that sold from maybe $380,000 to $425,000, and you put those all together and averaged them out, that might be a better indication of what the market is. But by just taking every home here and saying, okay, the average home is $256 a square foot, is not accurate. And you're going to end up lowballing someone and getting them annoyed on a home that you really want, because there's no rule of thumb. And some people may argue with me, and if you disagree, that's fine. I am open up to a discussion. Put some comments in the section below and let me know what you think. And maybe it's another topic that we need to discuss. But I really think you need to watch that when you're considering your home here in the Villages. There is no real rule of thumb. The rule of thumb is there's no rule of thumb. How about that? The only rule of thumb is, well, the roof, you need a roof, but I say with insurance. And people ask me this question, how much is a ballpark to insure a home? I tell everyone between $1.25 and $1.50 a square foot. That's a good estimate for what insurance will cost you here. And if you're interested in learning about expenses here, I know I've done a couple of videos on it, and there are other YouTubers out there that are doing a video on expenses. Check those out so you have an understanding of what it is that you may spend here in the Villages, Florida to live. All right, so there are opportunities everywhere. I just had an investor purchase a home that was a mess. It was really bad. But he got it for the right price, and he truly will make this home unique. And that will lead me into when you're searching for a home and you're set, I want a gardenia, I want a begonia, or want whatever, a ruby, you know, whatever it is, you need to keep, and when I say you need to keep your mind and options open are because, so, and I can't remember what model this was, but it's the model up north where the kitchen, I think it's called an olean, I don't know. The kitchen is separate. And he's going to take and move a wall and do all different type of things to it to make it truly unique. So you have to consider that. Look at the photos. There's a home on Rostis Way in DeLuna. And I can tell you, they made some changes into the kitchen. Like they made this island huge. It's unbelievable. But, you know, this is a standard home. But what they did to their outdoor space is unbelievable. I mean, seriously, stand up and take notice to what that outdoor living space is like. They made it like a room. I mean, it is very well done, very high quality. And if you're looking for a home and you want to spend time outside, you should take a look at that home. You can call me, I'll give you information. I actually did a video for a client. If you're interested, I can send that to you privately. I cannot post it online because I didn't ask for permission to do so, but I can share that with you if you're interested in that home. It's in the mid-5s, but gosh, it's so nice. It really is very nice. And of course, you know, I love it down here. So I think it's a great opportunity. Also, couple things. If you need any kind of information, and I'm going to do a video completely dedicated to districtgov.org. That is a wealth of information if you live here in the Villages or you're looking to live here in the Villages. I think you will find that extremely helpful. You can search deed restrictions. You can search for the bond amortization schedules, how to pay the utility bills. You can search utility bills. Yeah, FedEx is here. Yes. I have some cool stuff coming. So check it out. I will definitely do a video and give you a ride around the block with that. He's running across the street. My Ring doorbell might go off. So you're definitely going to want to check that out. I do feel that there are a lot of great opportunities here in the Villages if you are looking to make a purchase. Definitely just get your list together, what it is that you want, what it is that you're looking for, you're not looking for, and keep your mind open to new opportunities because I think you'll definitely find what you're looking for. You know, all of the different areas have their uniqueness to them, the north, the middle, the lower middle, the south. So I think that somebody can find something everywhere here. And last, I'm going to do this as a quick one because I have a couple other videos I want to make. I do have another video coming up with Deans. We're going to do a unique wood destroying organism inspection. And they're going to use a dog to come and check to see if there are termites in my home. And also one of my buyers have scheduled it. So this should be interesting because not all termites, from my understanding, and the subterranean termites might not be easily found in a regular wood destroying organism inspection. So that is very interesting. And also, one last thing and I'll let you go. I did have a home inspection, and if you're interested in discovering more about sinkholes and areas where there is sinkhole activity, either email me or write a comment down below with your contact information, and I'm going to email you a link that you can check out, and you just put the address in and it'll give you all that information. So that was very, very helpful, and that might be helpful for you because I know people get very upset and worried about sinkholes, and this will just give you peace of mind. All right, so if you're looking to buy a home, I think might be the time. Well, it's always the time, but we have 400 homes. I know in the Villages inventory, they have probably about the same, maybe a little less than we do. And so there's opportunity everywhere. Check it out. I'm Robyn Cavallaro. I'm a realtor here in Florida. And if you enjoyed this episode, think you want to check this next one out, you may like it. Until next time, I'll see you.